Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel. So today I have a stitch tutorial for you, and it's super easy. It's just a 2-row repeat. It does have some nice texture to it, as you can see, but it's still got a lot of give. I mean, even though it's got quite a bit of texture, it's not like stiff or anything. I think it's really pretty. A really pretty stitch. I like it. You know, you can see that it's hardly at all see-through. So you could use it for a top or a blanket or anything that you'd wanted. So this would be the front side, and this would be what the back looks like, kind of ridged up there. I guess that is just 2 rows that we repeat. Alright, see the sides stay nice and straight. So do you guys want to go ahead and get started? Let's do it. It's a pretty one. Alright, for that particular swatch right there that you just saw, I'm using, it's a Bagoday Tonal Hues. It's a premium anti-pill acrylic yarn, and it is a medium weight number 4, and the color that you see there is called a Miracle on Earth. You can get this at Mary Maxim. But and then I'm going to be using a size I, which is a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Now this is just a stitch tutorial, so you choose your yarn and hook depending on you know, whatever you're making. You can use whatever yarn and hook that you'd like. All right, so like I said, this is very easy. It is just a 2-row repeat, but we do need to start out with a base row of single crochet. So you want to chain in an even number of stitches. Doesn't matter how long your chain is, whether you're making a blanket or a top or, you know, a wash rag or something. You chain for the length that you want it to be, and just make sure that your number is even. And then once you get that done, we're going to go ahead and do a base row. We won't count this as row 1, all right? We're going to just count this as a base row of single crochet. So we are going to do a single crochet in the second stitch from our hook. So we don't count this one that's on our hook. So that'd be 1, and there's 2. We're going to go in there and single crochet. And then we're going to work across, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch for the length of your chain. Just like this. So we're just creating a base row of single crochet. After this, we will begin the pattern, which is this row 1 and 2 repeated. All right, 1 single crochet in every stitch, and I will see you at the end. All right, now once you make it to the end of your base row of single crochet, you should have an odd number of stitches. So you'll have 1 less single crochet than what your chain count was. So, and this is the count that we're going to keep the entire time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start row 1 of the pattern. Remember, this was just the base row. So we're going to go ahead and start off by chaining 1, which does not count as a stitch, and turning our work. And we are going to go ahead and put a double crochet right back into the very first stitch. Remember, row 1 here starts the repeat row. It's just rows 1 and 2 are the repeat rows, like that. And then we're going to work across, and we're going to put 1 double crochet into every single stitch until we make it to the end of row 1. So row 1 is just a double crochet row. And when you make it to the end, you'll have the same number of double crochets as you did single crochets on your base row. All right, I'll see you at the end of row 1. All right, so I've made it to the end of row 2, and now we can begin row 3, which is the final. Row 1. And now we can start row 2, which is the final row of the repeat. So we got our base row single, which we won't do that again until the end. And then the repeat is row 1 and row 2. So row 1 was this double crochet row, and here is row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Again, that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we're going to be working some clusters here. They're very easy to do, but first we're going to start off by working into this very first stitch there, and we're going to work a double crochet right into that stitch. Alright, now then we're going to start the repeat of row 2. So we're going to be working around the post of the next stitch, and we're going to do a cluster around it, but don't worry, it's not hard at all. I'm going to show you how we do it. Alright, so this one right here, we're going to yarn over, and it's like working a front post stitch. Just go around the post of it, just like that, and draw a loop back around, and you'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through 2 loops, and now you'll have 2 loops. Then we're going to yarn over again and go around the same post one more time and draw up a loop, and you can see that you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through 2, which will leave 3, and yarn over and go through all 3. That's it. That's how you do it. I'll show you again. And now what we're going to do is just do a double crochet into the top of the next stitch. All right, the very next one right here, double crochet right into the top of it, just like that. There it is. All right, and then the next stitch right here is going to get that cluster around the post. So we're going to yarn over and go around the post like that and draw up a loop, and you've got 3 loops. Yarn over and go through the first 2, which will leave you 2. Then we're going to yarn over again and go around that same post one more time and draw up a loop. Got 4 loops there. Yarn over and go through 2, which will leave 3. Yarn over and go through the remaining 3. There it is again. And then we're going to just go directly into the very next double crochet and double crochet right into the top of it. And this is what we're going to repeat all the way across. Oops. Until we get to the end. So it's a post cluster and then a double crochet, a post cluster and a double crochet. Let's do it again. So we're going to do the cluster around the post of the next stitch. So again, we're going to yarn over, go around the post of it, draw up a loop. Sorry about that. And then yarn over and go through 2 loops. Yarn over again and go around the same exact post, draw up a loop, yarn over and go through 2 loops, and yarn over and go through the remaining 3. There it is again. And then we go directly to the next stitch right here, this next double, and put a double crochet right into the top of it. I'm going to do it again. Let's do it one more time. Alright, we're going to cluster around the post of the next stitch. So we're going to yarn over, go right around the post of it like that, draw up a loop, and yarn over and go through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and go around the same post again, draw up a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2. 3 will remain. Yarn over and go through all 3. That is the cluster, and then we just go directly to the next double crochet and put a double crochet right in the top of it. Now we're going to continue repeating this pattern all the way until we get to the end. And your last stitch should be a double crochet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat that all the way across. Alright, I made it to the end of row 2. If I said row 3, I apologize. Row 2 there. And I did end with a double crochet there into the last stitch. And that's it. We're just going to repeat rows 1 and 2, the double crochet row, and then the cluster double crochet repeat row. So for the next row, we're just going to chain 1 and turn, and we would just do a double crochet into this very first stitch and every stitch across. You do want to make sure that you keep the same stitch count that you had on the very first base row the entire time. Yeah, you go across with double crochet, turn your work, and then you do your cluster row again, row 2. And that's how that's done. It's super easy, works up really quick. Don't be intimidated by that post cluster. Once you get it down, I mean, you'll be whipping through. It'll go really fast. But yeah, after a while, a few repeats, it starts to look like this. I did end with a single crochet at the top to match the bottom. You don't have to do that. That's up to you, but that's what it starts to look like. I really like it. I've always liked this. I think it's a very, very pretty stitch. And for as much texture as it has, it's very forgiving as far as if you wanted to make a top out of it. It'd be awesome. Or even, you know, a blanket or anything would be super cool. So I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope you were able to follow along okay. Please check out my other tutorials. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So many. I have anything you could ever want to make. And certainly I have multiples of them. So hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll see you on my next video, whatever that might be. Take care. Bye, guys.